Hi everyone, my name is Arm Kayid. I'm a machine learning engineer here at Cohere, and today I'm gonna talk about our multilingual model, show you how can you use it, and have like a notebook walkthrough, and then I'll show you like some of the demos I have built with our model and how you can build something similar or even cooler than this. So to start with, here's today's agenda as I told you. And I'll start with an overview about our model. So as you may know, we released our multilingual model this week. But what is basically a multilingual text understanding model? This model basically understands the text in multiple languages. And say like you have like a list of like text in different languages, you send them to the model, and the model return numerical representation that encapsulate the semantic meaning of your text. And basically this enables advanced language understanding capabilities where you can use it for search, like searching by the meaning or categorizing your text. And this is useful for multilingual semantic search and also cross-lingual zero-shot classification. I'm sure Nils and my colleagues covered these in their presentation. So let's dig more deeply into how you can use the model. And here you have, you just need like to import Cohere, have your text prepared in a list, and then you call co.embed with your text, and then you'll get the embeddings easily. And it is very simple. You don't need like to write like hundreds of codes, just 5 lines of code, and you have your embeddings. But let's go to a notebook walkthrough to show you this in action. And later I'll share this notebook with you. It is an interactive notebook, and you can use it for your apps and demos. So basically here I just like install like the packages that I'm going to use and do some of the imports. And then here you need like to add like your Cohere API and initialize the Cohere client to be able to access the multilingual model. And here is like a small helper function that help you get the embeddings. And here you can easily choose like the multilingual model to be the model you want to use for the embeddings. And here I'm using UMAP. It is basically like a general purpose manifold learning and dimensionality reduction, and it is useful for visualization, as you'll see in the notebook. And this is also like a helper function to generate the charts, like the embedding chart, so you can see like the text embedded on the embedding space. And basically, I have here like a data set with like simple text, one saying hello from Cohere and translated into a lot of different languages, Arabic, German, French, etc. And also like Cohere provides the best multilingual models and so on. And I just put them here in a data frame. And now I'm gonna call my get embeddings method and send like the text, all the text here to get the embeddings for each text. And then I'll use like the UMAP to reduce the dimensionality of the text, of the embeddings that I have right now. And voila, here you can see like the embedding space and like the text embedded. You can see like here's the text like hello from Cohere, and like the similar sentences translated in other language close together in the embedding space here at this point. And the other sentence here as well, they are all close together, which is quite cool. And let's say like we have a new text and we want to embed it and see where it is going to lie in the embedding space. So here I have hello from Cohere and I translated it into Japanese, and I added it into the data frame, and I got the embeddings for this new sentence. And then I also did the dimensionality reduction of the embeddings. And let's see where the text was embedded. So pretty close to the text that is saying hello from Cohere as well, which is really powerful. And that is very cool. But like, let's dig deeply into semantic search and how you can actually search for like similar result to your query. So basically here, I have this get similarity function, which do like the dot product and return the scores and indices for the similar results to your query. And here I have like an input query text that you can modify and add your query here and play with it. And then I get the query embeddings for this text. And here I want to retrieve like the top 5 similar result to this query. This query is in Arabic. It's a ahlan wa sahlan, and it is basically saying hello and welcome. And it should be embedded close to the sentences that are saying hello from Cohere. So let's see what will happen. I get the embeddings, and then like I get the similar results after doing like semantic similarities. And then I'll do the dimensionality reduction, and let's look at the chart. And you can see here, this is like the orange one is the new query. The red ones are the ones that are similar to it, and the rest are the ones that are in the data set that were previously there. So I think it is very powerful, and I'm gonna share this notebook with you later, so you can play with it easily and take the code and adjust it to your idea. Now back to the presentation. Let me show you using the multilingual model, how can you build like some cool demos. To start with, this is like a movie engine recommendation that is built on top of our multilingual model. And this engine, basically you can like search for something like you want adventurous movie in the sea, and then you will get result similar to your query, and you can filter based on the language. So say you get the result in English, but like you really want result in Arabic or French or whatever language you prefer, you can filter it, and then you will get like a similar result to your query. And how this can be done, as I told you, like first you need like to embed your data set. For this project, I used a dataset called the movies dataset from Kaggle, which contain like around 45K movies from many countries. And I got like the text from these movies along with like a small overview, and then I embed all of the text with co-embed. Then I built this small app with an engine called like a framework called Streamlit, which is super easy to use for your app or demo. And then you basically perform a semantic similarity search between your query input, which you input here, and the embeddings you already have for your dataset for like the 45K movies. And then you get the result and retrieve it and show it. And I'll show you the demo in a second. And the second demo I have is like sentiment analysis. So sentiment analysis is very common, but unfortunately, most of the sentiment analysis just work with English because most of the data sets are in English. But using the multilingual, the Cohere multilingual model, you can easily perform zero-shot classification. In a way, you just need like to train a simple classifier on like your sentiment analysis English dataset, and then using the embeddings and like the trained classifier to perform zero-shot classification on your input using your native language, Arabic, French, English, whatever language you want, and it will perform quite impressively on the text you input. And basically, these are the steps. You get like the embeddings for the sentiment analysis dataset you have. You train a simple classifier from sklearn or other frameworks, and then you just perform zero-shot classification for the text input after you get the embeddings for this text. And later you can use Streamlit or any other framework to show your demo. And also here are some of the datasets that I used and experiment with, and like you can reference to these links later. And also the code already on these repos. So co-movies are here, and also co-sentiment are here, and basically they are the same as what we did in the multilingual search notebook. And this is like the actual Streamlit app that you can use and try. It is public and it is open, so I am feeling happy right now. And you can see the classification for the text you have. Similarly with co-movies, you can search for whatever movies you really want. And one last thing I want to share before I end my presentation, there is also this sandbox repo, the sandbox multilingual repo, which also performs semantic search, and like it is very well documented if you wanna check it out and use it for your project.